Bullet Points with Shotgun and Nat from the Y100 Morning Show.
Welcome to this edition of Bullet Points. It's actually funny. So one of the things that we promise is that we'll tell you about things that happen behind the scenes that you don't see. I spent the entire show today, literally from 6 a.m. until almost 8:30, taking several different forms of the, what's it called, Enneagram?
Enneagram. Yep, the Enneagram personality test.
We did figure out who I am. We'll save that for you for another edition.
Yes. I am an Enneagram 3 to a T.
Yeah. I had no idea this morning, by the way. So if you don't know what an Enneagram is, you're not alone. What is it? It's like a personality test, right?
It's like a personality test, exactly. So there's 9 Enneagram numbers.
Okay.
And they each mean different things. So let me pull them up here.
So like where we work here at Midwest Communications, when we hire new people, we give them something called the DISC test, DISC. And I am what is considered a high I, which means I'm an entertainer.
All right. And see, I don't know anything other than, I had to take the same test when I got hired here, but I hadn't heard of that. This is kind of it's not necessarily related to jobs, though some job applications do ask you what your Enneagram number is.
Interesting.
So for context, type 1, if you're number 1, you're a perfectionist. If you're number 2, you're a giver. Type 3, the achiever. Type 4, individualist. Type 5, an investigator. 6 is a skeptic. 7 is an enthusiast. 8 is a challenger. 9 is the peacemaker. And they're all good. They all have like really good strengths.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But then they all have weaknesses too. So 3, I am an achiever. Right? Like I live for those words of affirmation. I need to do a good job. I don't rest well. That is a huge weakness.
Mm-hmm.
And also like needing those words of affirmation sometimes can be a weakness. Because if I don't get them, then I'm like, oh, I'm a failure, It's sort of that perfectionist.
Yes.
And so, yes, had you take the test, we'll save the number for on air at some point, but we'll just say that I was super wrong about it because I guessed which one you were going to be and I was super wrong.
But I have to know. So if you guessed and you were wrong, were you disappointed?
No. I mean, I was disappointed that I didn't know you better.
Okay.
I guess. But no, I mean, again, they all come with strengths.
Yeah.
So I can totally see.
Do you see now knowing what my number is? Do you feel like it's accurate?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
For you Enneagram nerds, I definitely thought he was a type 7. I was wrong.
And like I said, it was the whole show. We were doing plenty of other things on the air, but off the air, I was in here in front of the computer screen. I took that personality test 4 different times today.
Yes, because then you got all these like free ones, and then it was like to read the full report, pay $20.
Yeah, it was
pay
like
$30.
So the first time, the first one, it was like $2 to unlock it. I'm like, oh, I'll pay $2. So then I paid the $2, and it's like, okay, get the full report for $19. I'm like, wait, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how they get you.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
But we were talking about some fun stuff on the air today as well. In fact, my favorite thing was you were telling a story this morning about a little guy who brought something special for show and tell.
Yes, he brought his little sister. So Daniel's 4-year-old class asked them to bring something in for show and tell that they are grateful for. And Daniel wanted to bring his 2-year-old sister, Sophia. And their mom's video about the whole thing, of course, went viral on TikTok because it is so cute.
It is cute.
I think my kids would do that. I think Leo would bring Noah. If he
Yeah.
knew he could, he totally would. Yeah. Well, then we started talking about what we would bring, like, at an adult show and tell.
Well, and it was funny because I feel like because the story was about the kid bringing his little sister, everybody was kind of chiming in with the same thing. They're like, I'd bring my wife, I would bring my dad, I'd bring my mom, I'd bring my kids. And I mean, yes. But then I was like, what if it was something material that you would bring in?
Yeah.
I liked that Brianna said that she would bring in, Brandy said that she'd bring in her race car.
Yes, which we really needed to know more about. Like, is Randy a race car driver? And if so, can she get us tickets? Because that's really cool.
Yeah. Big
That's
racing
really
fan?
Cool. No, but the vibe is fun sometimes. Yeah.
Well, I
I
will
grew
tell you-
up close to a racetrack.
Working here at Y100, we are sponsors of the Red, White, and Blue series at WIR, Wisconsin International Raceway. I'm sorry, at WIR, Wisconsin International Raceway. We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Wow, that's
Super fun.
cool.
I go out for all those every year. You can come with me. We go do the pace. We go do the pace lap in the Y100 truck. Big
Yes.
flag during the national anthem.
Love.
Super fun. And then we
Okay.
give away free Budweiser. I mean,
Okay. What's not to love?
it's a pretty cool gig.
You know me. I'm not a sports girl, but like I'll go for the vibe.
Yeah.
I'll go for the vibe.
All right. So yeah, we were chatting about that, but like it ended up being a lot of like people and pets and things like that.
Like Brianna said that she shows everyone at work pictures and videos of her dog Angel, who's a Siberian Husky with blue eyes. She says Angel showed up in work meetings since she works from home, but she knows that if people would actually meet her, they would just fall in love with her.
I love that.
So-
I love that. It's funny. I got some sweet vindication this morning, and
Yes,
it made
you
me
did.
happy.
Yes, you did.
My wife wronged me.
Well, okay. I'll let you tell the story.
And I feel like now the world knows. And it's good to sometimes get a peek inside the pain that is the life of Shotgun Shannon.
You're so dramatic. All right. Tell everybody what's going on.
Okay. All right. Kidding aside, I subscribed to the Food Network magazine, and a new edition came in on Saturday, and it was the comfort food edition. And my wife was like, "Oh, you got your Food Network magazine?" I'm like, "Sweet." She goes, "Oh, look at that. Comfort food from every state." I'm like, "Awesome." And then she sat down in front of me, opened it up, and started reading it before I even had a chance to look at it.
I don't know what all the to do about that is. I mean, she was really interested. It's not like it came in plastic and then she unwrapped the plastic and secretly read it all before she gave. I don't know. This feels harmless.
I feel violated.
But you're right. You did get vindication because so many people were like, "You were wronged, brother.
You were wrong.
You were wronged.
You were wronged." So that's good. If you think that I'm going to go home and tell my wife that tonight, you are right. You are correct.
Yeah, I can see you doing that. Somebody said, "Shotgun, how do you know that the mail carrier didn't already read it?"
And that broke my brain. That broke my brain.
Right? Because like most stuff is sealed, but if this is not a sealed magazine in plastic,
Yes.
it's fair game.
Yes. The other thing that I thought was kind of funny is that they had like comfort food recipes in there for every state. And, you and I are buds and we're getting to know each other better. So I was like, oh, you know what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll find out what the comfort food that represents the state of Virginia is.
Aw.
And I will bring that in for Nat. But then when I looked it up, it was mac and cheese.
Well, I don't hate mac and chease.
No,
I'm
but I
taking that.
just thought it was lame,
Lame.
you know.
And that's funny. I wouldn't necessarily think of mac and cheese as the comfort food of Virginia. I don't know what I would think of.
It was interesting. The story behind it was actually interesting, and I'm trying to grab this from the reading at one time in the magazine. But it was a former president who, and I want to say Thomas Jefferson, maybe,
Okay.
whose chef went to Paris to learn cuisine and learned the mac and cheese dish and brought it back and made it here, and that is. Something to that effect. You'd have to read the magazine to get the actual story, but it was something that's why it was chosen.
Well, and it does say, you did say comfort food, because I'm like,
Yes.
Virginia's known for peanuts. Virginia's known for ham. Like
Yeah.
Smithfield ham is a huge deal. But I guess we could eat mac and cheese as a comfort food with the ham. That's like the main course. So I don't know.
It was interesting. Yeah, Wisconsin, you asked me what Wisconsin was. It was frozen custard. And I'm like, yeah.
Culver's.
Yeah, I mean, Culver's is the first thing popped into my head, but it's like, am I going to make it or am I just going to go buy it at Culver's?
I'm surprised it's not something to do with cheese. Like I would say mac and cheese would be Wisconsin's.
Right?
Right?
Right.
Yeah. You got the pasta and the cheese.
Utah was funeral potatoes.
What?
Really? I was like, why was that not here?
Funeral potatoes? What is that?
You've never heard of funeral? Okay.
No.
This is another topic for another day.
Okay.
Or maybe for right now.
Okay.
So funeral potatoes, and this is something that like I never knew they were called this. My wife just calls them cheesy potatoes.
Yeah.
But basically
I've
it's
heard
like
of.
hash browns and
Yes.
cream of mushroom soup and
Yeah, I make that. I've never heard them called funeral potatoes.
they're called funeral potatoes.
Why? Because you take them to funerals?
Yeah. When it's dish to pass.
Oh, all right.
Makes them slightly less tasty to me, thinking about it that way.
I know.
They put the fun in funeral.
I usually don't think about the potluck part of the funeral. But I
Right?
guess people are cooking for the family.
Yeah.
Okay, this just got morbid.
It did. It's time to be done.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Catch the show live weekday mornings on 100.3 FM in Northeast Wisconsin. And come here for the recap and even more fun after each show.